Rick B's Daily Vlogs.
Decisions. So many places here in Golden Gate Park to talk about. And where shall we go? Maybe we should head over. Oh, on the other side of my shadow. Right over there. Let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Rick B's Daily Vlogs. Sticking with Golden Gate Park for another Golden Gate Park adventure, because the sign right here says it all. Polo Field Stadium. I'm going to walk the trail to get to the stadium and then talk to you about the quick history and then why and what it was and why it is the Polo Field as we know today. Let's go. Let's start walking. Let's go. Amongst the many trees and the big old open space of grass lies a field that a lot of people know it's here. A lot of people know it's been here. But a lot of people don't know the history of what it used to be. So we're going to walk up there. We're going to make our way. And we're going to talk about the history of the Polo Fields. Let's keep walking. While walking up that road, there's a little tunnel that you can go through right over there to get to the Polo Fields. But I took this road because of the horse stables. The old horse stables that they have over here. This is a pretty cool little historical area that San Francisco Park Commission Golden Gate Park has. But I'm going to talk about that another day. I'm going to head up in between these bushes so we can get to talking about the Polo Fields as I may make my way through the bush. You can find this big, wide open track right here. The Polo Fields. Careful where you step. Careful where you step. Looking at this vast field. Polo Field, once known as the Golden Gate Park Stadium from 1906 to 1936. Despite the name Polo Fields, they probably only played polo here maybe a handful of times. Not a whole lot. This Polo Fields can house multi-use. It could be used for soccer, could be used for rugby. Has these old wooden style bleachers that I'm standing on right here. 0.67 miles of track, which is right there, you see right before me. 0.7 miles of bleachers that used to go all the way around, but they only kept this one right here. First opened up here in San Francisco in 1906 and was a cyclist form of the West Coast. As you see the bikers bike right there. They used this area for cycling, had a couple concerts as well, and they had a rugby club here in the late or the early 90s. The Northern California Rugby Football Union was played right here. The Polo Fields. How cool. Now just imagine these bleachers, these wooden bleachers actually went around the whole Polo Fields. Went all the way around. People came to watch all over, watch cyclists. That was, again, right where this cement is, right there. Before the fence, before everything else, this is where everybody would come and watch. Cool piece of San Francisco history. I'm trying to sit here and just soak of how massive this polo field is. I mean, you had a cyclist that just went by me. Just imagine back in 1906, bikes weren't even perfected back then. They had bikes, but they weren't perfected. They used this whole area as a cycling outdoor facility, and it was used for training facilities. Some people even trained here when it came to training for the Olympics. Not sure which Olympics it was used for. And again, you had the Northern California Rugby Association team that was playing rugby right here, but look at the wooden benches. I'm not sure if these are original benches from the 1906. Rollerblading. Not sure if that's allowed, but man, this is a cool place of a cool little historical San Francisco area that's been here forever. And I'm just enjoying watching everybody. Now these benches are original. Looks pretty cool. Wooden benches. I don't think these are original benches. I think these benches has been redone probably more than once. But be careful. Be careful. They got these little nails that are sticking out. But this looks pretty cool. I like it. Check out that little tower over there. Let's head that direction. Up here where I started walking, they have this other dirt track that you could run around or even ride your bike around. Really up to you what you want to do. But you saw the horse stables that were over there. So you got to be careful and watch your step, because you might accidentally step on one of those. Careful, careful, careful. Now this is probably the old room or the announcer's booth, what they used to call it back in the days. Used to come up here and used to sit in here, and then from up here you got a pretty grand view. You got a nice view of Sutro Tower in the distance. You can see all the polo fields right here. Pretty cool. If I was in here more, I probably can do a nice 360 view of everything, but from up here you can see a lot. That's pretty cool. From up here I'm trying to count. It looks like they got 3 soccer, or let's see, they got 1 soccer field, 2 on the other side. So it's 2. They got 8 soccer fields here. This place must be crazy during soccer week. This is a place I don't want to be at during soccer week. What the heck? This is definitely an old structure. And look, Linda. Wonder if they ever raced horses here in Polo Fields. I haven't seen anything that says they race horses. I wonder if they did, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool little part of, again, San Francisco history that's been sitting up here. I'm going to go down there and see how high this is from up here. Didn't make it all the way down but down here you can see how high this booth is. And I guess, again, it's probably like an announcer's booth when they were, back in the days when they were racing here and making this area a nice little competitive outside race area. They had to have someone from up top to watch, and I'm pretty sure that's where they sat. And around this whole park you can see the mile markers assuming that's 1 mile. And then if the more you go around, or all the way around, it tells you how many miles is what. Kind of crazy. Now, I read that wrong. So the Northern California Rugby Football Union was from 1960 to 1990, and they played their tournaments right here. Not in the 90s. They ended in the 90s, but they started in the 60s, which is, I guess, pretty cool. I don't see no entrance to get into the Polo Fields, but there's signage everywhere. No dogs allowed on the soccer pitches and perimeter of the fields. And it says right there, this is a cycling track. Walkers and runners, please use the upper track only. Cycling prohibited when soccer fields are in use. A bunch of other signs as well here. So it's a cool spot, man. This is huge. Now this upper track, I'm seeing more people who are just working out, jogging. I got a few people who are riding their bike up here as well. But this is a pretty cool spot if you just want to run around and do a quick exercise. Weather is definitely good for that today. So, cool little area. Nice. These guys are biking really serious. They're like really on each other's tails. This guy just casually riding. But I guess this is a good place to do it. If you want to ride your bike and test your skills, safe way to do it. No cars, no pedestrians, because we cannot walk on here. So it's pretty cool. They got two different lanes. The left side is the fast lane. The right side is the I'll go at my own pace lane. Pretty cool. Didn't realize that till I actually looked over this fence. You got people who wants to just take their time and ride, and you got people who actually wants to race each other to the finish. Again, I can't imagine what this used to look like back in the days when Golden Gate Park was still young. Bikes weren't as they are now. Everybody was just coming out here and enjoying. Here comes these two guys. Now they're back in the regular lane and not chasing each other like they were earlier. Get them, boys. Alright guys, I am again sitting on the stands because I cannot imagine what this used to look like back in the days. Our friends are still competing and talking, which is good. This is something you can definitely come out and do some kind of recreations with your friends. Come out here. You can run up on the upper track right there, or if you have a bike, get down here on the paved area and ride your bike around till your legs can't do it anymore. Quick brief history here. San Francisco, the old Golden Gate Stadium, Golden Gate Park Stadium, which is now known as the Polo Fields, which again, they never really played a lot of polo on here. But it is what it is. Thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm again enjoying daylight savings. I'm enjoying the sun being out for the 12 hours at a time. It's definitely cool to have. Definitely cool to have. Probably going to continue a vlog again tomorrow here in the park. Finish it off with the park. And then next week, step away from the park and find little cool little stuff about San Francisco that you didn't know was here. Probably what I'll do. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Here at the old Golden Gate Park Stadium, now known as Polo Fields, San Francisco. Vlog's ended, guys. Thanks for watching. Go in peace. Again, if you're running on this little area right here, watch your step, just in case.
I made this.